Well, Merry Christmas. We're going to do a venison roulade with some nice festive stuffing. I've got a really nice fallow loin here. I shot the deer about 3 weeks ago, hung it for about 10 days, butchered it, defrosted it last night, ready for today's recipe. So all in all, I've got the sausage meat, I've got cranberries, I've got chestnuts. That's all going to go in the sausage meat. And then we're going to wrap it in bacon and finish it with a really nice spicy cranberry glaze. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to cut this along all the way till about half a centimetre from the end, then we'll flip it over. So literally we're going to slice that along. Now if you do cut through some of it, don't worry, because you can always patch this up with the bacon. It's not a problem. So I'm just measuring it there, like that, okay? So what I'm going to do now is flip this over, like that, just score that. So that's the first time. I'm going to do this again, all the way through. You see, I'm going to stop right before the end there, flip it over, and then you've got like a nice rectangle piece of meat, okay? So now I've done that, I've got a little tool here, which is a tenderizer. The method in this madness is to put a load of holes in it. So when you place your sausage meat on and you cook it, it renders through the holes and just makes it extra kind of moist. There's no fat in venison. So we're adding the fat through it. So you can cook, that means you can cook this all the way through. Because you've got sausage meat, you need to cook this, to a safe temperature above 75 degrees, because all that fat and all the flavour and all that festive stuffing is just going to seep through it. So now we're going to go on to the stuffing. These are kind of store-bought chestnuts that are backpacked. Really nice and moist and easy to chop. So I'm just going to coarsely, roughly chop these. And sometimes you want like those big bits in there anyway, a bit of texture and a bit of flavour. So I'm just going to mix this all together with that sausage meat. And I've used some really good quality sausage meat here. Now what I'm going to do is just stretch that across. Just a little bit of salt and pepper. Like that. I'm going to roll it really tight, as tight as I can. Like that. All the way to the end, trying to keep it central as I can. So you're wrapping that sausage meat inside. Like that. You can see that, look. You can see it all rolled inside. So the next stage, I'm going to set that aside. We're going to lay out our bacon. Now what we're going to do is add 3 coming out the sides, because this will fold over and seal in the ends. So I've got my parchment paper now, and what I'm going to do is just stick this side to it, wrap in the top, like that.
Very nice, Kai.
And then roll
Whoa.
tightly, like that, okay? Isn't that gorgeous?
That looks beautiful.
Look, almost looks professional.
It does.
So
You should try this,
I know, I keep thinking of a career change. So that's our venison parcel there. Now I'm going to tie this. I've done it before, you don't have to tie it and it's fine, but sometimes it can misshapen once it's cooking. And we're going to finish it off now with that glaze I was telling you about. So 2.5 tablespoons of cranberry jelly, a little dash of maple syrup, maybe half a teaspoon or if that of chili flakes, star anise, and I've got like a cinnamon stick in there that I've been cooking with it. And all I'm going to do is just give it just a sweet glaze. Beautiful. So I'm going to bung that in the oven now. That's at 170, and that's going to go in until I get the internal temperature of above 75. And then what we'll do, we'll carve that open, and then we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I've got my glad rags on, so we're going to head off now, aren't we, really? After we get this out, that is. We're off for another deer stalk, using some of the Hick micro products that they sent us. So looking forward to testing them out in the field, and looking forward to tasting this as well. Look at that. I like to give it just another little once over. Now that looks fantastic.
That looks beautiful.
Full of flavour, wild meat, done with a real festive stuffing with a nice kind of slightly spicy festive glaze. You'd really want to rest this for like, you know, 10-15 minutes, wrap it, rest it. We haven't got time, we need to get stalking. So we're just going to carve, a piece off the end because I know that you're excited to try some, so am I. Look at that. Do you want me to blow it cold for you?
I don't want to grab hold of your
Meat parcel?
meat parcel. Don't blow on the meat parcel.
Don't cut your fingers on the knife either.
Thank you. Oh, fair play. Mr. Pie.
It's up there, isn't it? Really is. Wow. And because we did it in the way that we did, we rolled it flat, we tenderized it, put the sausage meat, stuffing meat in there, rolled it up. It's like tender and it's moist all the way through. It's not dry, it's not gamey at all. It's outstanding, actually.
Fair play. Happy Christmas, young man.
Oh, and you too. Perfect.